Bondi Beach is known around the world as a symbol of Australia's relaxed coastal lifestyle. Golden sand, powerful waves, surfers, families, tourists, and street life all come together in one of Sydney's most famous locations. For decades, Bondi has represented freedom, sunshine, and community. That image was deeply shaken when a violent incident near Bondi sent shockwaves across Australia and the world, turning a place of joy into a scene of fear and grief. On the day of the incident, Bondi was busy. As it often is, locals were enjoying the coastline, tourists were taking photos, and members of the community had gathered nearby for a public event. The atmosphere was calm and social, with no sign of what was about to happen. Then, suddenly, violence broke out. Witnesses described moments of confusion as loud sounds echoed through the area. At first, some people thought it might be fireworks or construction noise, but within seconds, panic spread as people realized something was very wrong. People began running in all directions, trying to escape the danger and protect their loved ones. Parents grabbed children, friends shouted names, and strangers helped one another find safety. The sound of emergency sirens quickly filled the air as police, ambulances, and rescue teams rushed to the scene. What had been a normal day near one of Australia's most famous beaches had turned into chaos. Emergency services responded within minutes. Police moved quickly to secure the area, while paramedics treated the injured on the spot before transporting them to nearby hospitals. Hospitals across Sydney activated emergency protocols as doctors and nurses prepared to receive victims. Families waited anxiously for news, refreshing phones and calling hospitals, hoping their loved ones were safe. As details emerged, authorities confirmed that multiple people had been killed and many others injured. The scale of the tragedy shocked the nation. Australia is a country where large-scale violent incidents are rare, especially in public spaces associated with leisure and family life. That rarity made the event even more disturbing. The idea that such violence could happen near Bondi challenged the sense of safety many Australians take for granted. Eyewitness accounts later revealed moments of extraordinary bravery. Some individuals helped guide others away from danger, while others provided first aid to the wounded before professional help arrived. One widely shared story involved a civilian who confronted the attacker, helping to stop further harm. These acts of courage became symbols of hope in an otherwise devastating situation, reminding people that even in moments of terror, humanity can shine through. Authorities soon described the incident as a deliberate and targeted act of violence. Investigators worked through the night and into the following days, examining evidence, interviewing witnesses, and piecing together how the attack unfolded. The investigation focused on the motive behind the incident, how the attacker or attackers were able to carry it out, and whether there were any warning signs that had been missed. Government leaders responded swiftly. The Prime Minister and state officials addressed the nation, expressing sorrow, anger, and solidarity with the victims and their families. They emphasized that such violence has no place in Australian society and promised a full investigation. Flags were lowered, public memorials were established, and moments of silence were observed across the country. Bondi itself fell quiet in the days that followed. Flowers, candles, and handwritten notes appeared near the site of the incident. Locals and visitors stood together, many in tears paying tribute to those who lost their lives. Community leaders spoke about unity, urging people not to let fear or hatred divide them. Religious and cultural groups came together for interfaith vigils, showing support across community lines. The incident also reignited national conversations about public safety, extremism, and violence. Australia is known for its strict gun laws, introduced after past tragedies, and many people questioned how such an attack could still happen. Discussions began around whether existing laws were sufficient, whether enforcement needed to be strengthened, and how authorities could better identify potential threats before they turned into violence. Security measures were increased at public events, tourist areas, and places of worship across Sydney and other major cities. Police presence became more visible, not only as a protective measure but also to reassure the public. While many welcomed the increased security, others reflected on the sadness of needing such measures in places meant for relaxation and celebration. International reactions poured in as well. World leaders, foreign governments, and global organizations expressed condolences and solidarity with Australia. Bondi Beach, recognized globally, had become the center of an international story of loss and resilience. Messages of support highlighted how deeply connected the world has become, and how tragedies in one place are felt far beyond national borders. For many Australians, the incident marked a turning point. It forced difficult questions about social cohesion, mental health, online radicalization, and the responsibilities of both governments and communities. Experts stressed the importance of early intervention, education, and community engagement to prevent violence before it happens. Despite the pain, there was also a strong sense of resilience. Bondi did not become a symbol of fear forever. Slowly, people returned. Surfers went back into the water. Cafes reopened, and families walked along the shore again. The beach remained what it had always been, but with a deeper awareness of how fragile peace can be. The Bondi incident is remembered not only for the horror of what happened, but also for the way people responded. It showed the bravery of ordinary individuals, the dedication of emergency responders, and the power of community solidarity in the face of tragedy. While scars remain, Bondi continues to stand as a reminder that even in the darkest moments, compassion, unity, and resilience can endure.